Have you ever wondered what's really happening in the strategic waters of the South China Sea? It's a question on many people's minds, and today we're diving deep into a major development that could reshape the entire region. We're talking about Subic Bay in the Philippines. This former U.S. naval bastion is back in the spotlight, and the implications are huge. Is this the linchpin in a new strategy to fortify the U.S.-Philippine alliance against rising tensions? Let's unpack this together. For decades, Subic Bay was a symbol of American naval power in the Pacific. Its deep, sheltered harbor was the perfect home for the U.S. 7th Fleet. When the base closed in 1992, it marked a significant shift in regional dynamics. Fast forward to today, and the geopolitical landscape looks vastly different. The strategic importance of the South China Sea has skyrocketed, with overlapping claims and increased military presence making it one of the world's most critical maritime flashpoints. Amidst this complex backdrop, a fascinating development is unfolding. The Philippines, under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., is actively strengthening its long-standing alliance with the United States. This isn't just about diplomatic handshakes, it's about tangible, on-the-ground changes. One of the most significant moves is the revitalization of Subic Bay, not as a U.S. base, but as a key logistical and repair hub for both Philippine and Allied naval forces. So, what's actually happening at Subic? An American private equity firm, Cerberus Capital Management, has taken over the Hanjin shipyard, once a major commercial shipbuilding facility that went bankrupt. Renamed Agila Subic, this facility is being transformed. It's not just about building commercial ships anymore. The vision is to create a world-class maintenance, repair, and overhaul warmer facility for naval vessels. Think of it as a top-tier pit stop for warships. This is a game changer. For the Philippine Navy, it means their ships can be serviced and upgraded right at home, dramatically increasing their operational readiness. No more long, costly trips to foreign shipyards. This allows them to maintain a more consistent and credible presence in their own waters, particularly the West Philippine Sea. But the story doesn't end there. The Allied part of the equation is where things get really interesting. The United States Navy is already a major customer. U.S. naval vessels, including those from the Military Sealift Command, are regularly docking at Subic for repairs and resupply. This is incredibly efficient. Instead of sailing all the way to Japan or Guam, ships operating in the South China Sea can get serviced much closer to their area of operations. This saves time, fuel, and resources, allowing for a more sustained American naval presence in the region. Imagine the strategic advantage. Ships can spend more time on patrol and less time in transit. This upgrade isn't happening in a vacuum. It's part of a broader strategy under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA. The Philippines has granted the U.S. access to several strategic sites across the country, allowing for the prepositioning of equipment and joint training exercises. Subic Bay complements these EDCA sites perfectly, creating a network of facilities that enhance interoperability between the two allies. It's like building a strong, interconnected web of defensive capabilities. Now, let's connect the dots. A revitalized Subic Bay, coupled with the EDCA sites, sends a clear signal. It demonstrates a renewed commitment from both Manila and Washington to uphold a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific. For the Philippines, it's about modernizing its defense capabilities and asserting its sovereignty. For the United States, it's about strengthening its alliances and ensuring freedom of navigation in one of the world's most vital waterways. Of course, this development is being watched closely by everyone in the region. Some see it as a necessary step to ensure stability and deter aggression. Others might view it as an escalation, raising the stakes in an already tense environment. The official line from both the U.S. and the Philippines is that these moves are purely defensive and are not aimed at any specific country. They emphasize that the goal is to enhance maritime security and disaster response capabilities for the benefit of all. But let's be real. The strategic implications are undeniable. Having a robust repair and logistics hub like Subic Bay fundamentally changes the operational calculus. In the South China Sea, it allows for a more responsive and resilient Allied naval presence. During joint patrols or exercises, ships from the US, Philippines, and potentially other partners like Japan and Australia could all leverage Subic's facilities. This creates a powerful deterrent and showcases a united front. So, is Subic Bay the key to fortifying the Allied fleet in the South China Sea? The evidence points to yes. It's not just a shipyard. It's a strategic enabler. It's a physical manifestation of a deepening alliance, a concrete step towards building a more secure and stable maritime environment. It enhances the readiness of the Philippine Navy, provides a crucial logistical advantage for the U.S. Navy, and strengthens the overall defensive posture of the alliance. The story of Subic Bay's transformation is a perfect example of how geopolitics plays out not just in treaties and high-level meetings, but in shipyards and harbors. It's about logistics, infrastructure, and the practical ability to sustain a naval presence where it matters most. As events continue to unfold, Subic Bay will undoubtedly remain a critical location to watch. What do you think about this development? Is the revitalization of Subic Bay a positive step for regional stability, or does it risk escalating tensions? I'd love to read your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below. Your insights are what make this community so valuable. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. If you found this analysis insightful and want to stay informed on major geopolitical shifts, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.